This is the story on how I first found out. Some nurses came to my house and showed me a piece of paper that would change my life forever. They asked me to go to the hospital with them. So I went along, got admitted. First thought that came through my head when I came home was, how am I going to explain this to my family? There was a moment after that day when I ended up doing a lot of drugs. I just wanted to escape. It was all too much for me. Until one day I decided to call it quits, to get straight, and accept what had happened. Knowing that my old friends were still using, recognizing that I was too, I decided to take a step forward in a new direction. It soon became apparent that on my journey to sobriety, I'll be walking this path alone. It seems my decision isolated me and made me invisible, a ghost to everyone around me. Overcoming my anger and despair began at All Nations Hope Community Center. It was there when I found out that I wasn't the only one going through this. I met people that were more than willing to guide me in a new direction, and also taught me how to understand my illness, to deal with it in a respectful and responsible manner. It was a time of great release when I let out everything I felt. The people that I reached out to at All Nations Hope were overwhelmed with the way I told my story. I must have inspired somebody that day, because the next thing I knew, I was offered a chance to be a public speaker in schools for First Nations students across my community. I knew I really had to step it up. For the last 2 years, I've been speaking to younger people so they too won't have to follow in my footsteps. It's no longer the thought of my needs. It's about the needs of others. As positive as this opportunity has been, sometimes it feels like my responsibilities haven't allowed me the opportunity to grieve my own condition. A couple of months ago, I really wanted to cry, but I couldn't. I must have flushed all my negative energy out, my anger and sadness. I had let it all go. It was in that moment I realized I have grieved through the presentations I was doing. My confidence gave me the courage to move forward and to be who I'm supposed to be. It's giving life meaning. I just want others like me to know that they are not alone. I walk with them, and everything will be okay in the end. And if not, I'll wait for you there, behind the dark water.